Welcome, Knuckle Town. It's your boy Big Face. I'm here with co-founder of BYB Extreme, the man himself, Mike Vazquez. How you doing, sir?
Very good. Thank you. Good for joining us.
Man, I'm super excited. This card is just bananas, man. Tell us about the build-up. I mean, this is one of the biggest cards in bare knuckle history. How do you guys feel internally about the card?
I mean, every fight, every event that we've had over the last 6 months just seems to be this is our next, this is our best card, this is our best card, this is our best card. So it's been building like that, and in part it's because we've continued to add quality fighters to the roster. After taking over BKB as well, we've got the best fighters from the UK and Europe. So it's now integrating everything and more events. So it's exciting, and we got a lot more planned for next year.
I mean, your roster does have some of the most dangerous fighters in the world.
Mhm.
Extremely just skilled fighters. You've taken this thing from the backyard to now to the venues all over the world. As you said, you're overseas. You're everywhere. I mean, what did it take? How does it feel to take something from the grassroots like that and make it a global phenomenon?
Extremely proud because it's been a team, right? It's teamwork makes the dream work, we always say, and everybody here pulls their cart, pulls their weight, works together. From Dada in the original concept of the backyard fights in his backyard. When it was introduced to me, I was like, this is great. We got to make it legal. We got to just polish it. It's like a diamond in the rough. But there's something there. There's the grittiness. There's the reality of bare knuckle fight, which happens every day around the world. You know what I mean? It's how boxing started. But to be able to take that from the backyard and really polish it to what we've developed over the last couple of years, every year steady growth. I mean, first year we did 2 events. Next year we did 4 events. Then we did 6 events. This year we've done 12 events. Next year we're planning 16 events. And I don't know how many more. We don't want to saturate and do an event every week, but I think 16, 18, 24 events max is what we're looking to do in a year, even further growth. But just to continue to develop the fighter pool, guys like Roberto Duran Jr. that came on, he's a warrior, and of course Gustavo, Cub Hawkins, all the
Crazy
guys up and
fighters.
down the roster. Some of the guys that are on this card, the lightweights, we're trying to build that 125, 135 pound division as well. But our roster stacked, and even the girls side, the women on this card, and Patty and Helen Peralta and Mota from Brazil that fought Helen once, but we're looking to get her back here in the next couple months. It's exciting. It's fun, and it's only going to get better.
I mean, it's amazing what you guys are doing. I mean, and first of all, I want to give you your flowers, man. I've been interviewing a lot of fighters here today, and this is my first BYB live event. And what I've gotten, the overwhelming consensus is this is a fighter-friendly organization.
Absolutely.
You guys treat the fighters extremely well. I've seen you treat the media extremely well. You guys are very gracious, and I just wanted to give you those flowers here, Mike.
I appreciate it. I mean, you can't do anything without the fighters, right? I mean, we'd just be standing here looking at an empty ring. So you got to give the flowers to the people that are putting the work in, right? Because they don't only put the work in during the show, they're in their training every day. They're separated from their families. They're cutting weight. They're sacrificing for their moment and to do it in your ring. So you got to show that love back. So we support our fighters not only in the ring, but in their activities out of the ring. If some of them are going through schooling or they're looking at career changes or stuff like that, we're here to mentor and help in some cases as well. Get them prepared for life after the ring, because not everybody's going to make the Jake Paul kind of money and everything like that. So it's a great ambition. It's great something to work towards. But the reality is when you hang up, well, not your gloves, but when you're ready to call it a day, what's next in life, and we try to mentor them in that regard as well. So it's special to me to help people in general, and it's a team. I came from NASCAR, so the driver gets all the flowers, but the crew members, from the engineer to the guy that changes the tires to the guy that sweeps the motorhome, everybody's part of that team, and that's the same mentality that we brought to BYB.
Man, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing organization. If you're anywhere around Miami, the only place to be is here at the Charles Dodge Center tomorrow night for BYB 34, Brawl in the Pines 4, man. The dopest card of the year in bare knuckle, man, brought to us by BYB. Mike, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.